Hey guys, it's Dave coming to you from the paddock in Southern Maryland. It is Thursday morning and it's time. I've finished my Gentleman's Rum Vanilla, so it's time for my next tin review, my next tin opening. So I told you guys I'm going to do Blue Ridge. This comes to me from my buddy Garrett and Katie. So I know this is one of the ones he likes. So I'm going to go ahead and open it with you guys. I'm going to read what the tin says. I'm going to load my pipe and I'll do my first bowl with you guys. So what does it say on the actual tin itself? It says a bedrock of stoved red Virginias combines with a hearty helping of black Cavendish, Turkish leaf, and Louisiana Perique for a smoking experience every bit as rich and complex as Old Shenandoah. So we'll do that, and then we'll pull up Jim Eakes here a little bit and see if Jim Eakes has done this, because he'll have a 50, 100 word review, but we'll do that. So let's go ahead. I haven't opened the tin yet. The tin date is January 4th, 24. So what is that? 9 months, pretty much 9 months old. I don't expect much out of the tin note, but we'll open the tin right here at the mic. Nah, no sound. Typical puck on top. Pull that out of there. I'll show you better in a minute, but there's what it looks like right as opening the tin, and we'll come back in a few minutes. All right, guys, we'll continue on. I got Jim Ink's review. Let's go ahead and read what Jim Ink says about Blue Ridge. By the way, I just found out that this is C&D. This is Cornell and Deal Blue Ridge, but Scandinavian Tobacco Group, STG, also has a Blue Ridge. Same exact title. I just found that out. So the reviews are like 7 years old, so maybe it's an old blend back in 2017. But just be aware that there's C&D and STG Blue Ridge. So here's what Jim Ink says about this one. The mildly tangy, dark fruity, earthy, lightly sugary stoved red Virginias form the base of the blend. The dry, sweet and sour, fairly floral, woody, earthy Turkish plays between being a condiment and a supporting player. The spicy, raisiny, plummy Perique is a background player. The unsweetened black Cavendish adds a smoothing quality to the mix. The strength is just short of being mild to medium, while the Nick Hit sits squarely on that level. The taste is a step closer to medium than it is to mild, mostly due to the Turkish. No chance of bite or harshness. Burns cool and clean at a moderate pace with a very consistent flavor all the way through, as it easily burns to ash. Leaves little dampness in the bowl and requires an average number of relights. Has a pleasant, short-lived aftertaste. Can be an all-day smoke. There's the Jim Ink's review. All right, now comes to the risky part. What do I smell as a tin note? So I'll open it up. Definitely smell earthy. Definitely smell a little tangy or spicy, depending on what your word is. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I can smell tangy, spicy, earthy. And that's what my simple palate will allow in, those three. So let me show you. I've got it prepared. I don't sort of multiple, it's like some ribbon, some crumble. Not really sure if there's one cut inside of there. Okay, we're gonna load up the pipe. We're gonna load it light, not pack it, let a lot of air stay in the bowl, and we'll have our first bowl together. All right, guys, here I've got it laid out in the tray so you can kind of see it. You can see there's kind of different kinds of cuts in there. And I'm gonna try to load the pipe up in a way where you can see me do it. Just drop it in there. I gotta use the wrong hand here. Literally just dropping it in. No real tamping, just sweeping it in. So that's a pretty light, airy bowl pack. All right, that's it. It's time for the smoke. All right, guys, we're ready for first light. Thank you, Greg. All right, first bowl, first light. It's really dangerous to form any opinion. First bowl, first light. It lit well. It's got a high quality smoke to it, that's for sure. And that's one of the things that I like. I know some great tobaccos don't produce much smoke, but I like it when it does. Ooh, I agree with Jimmy. Super cool smoke. Cool burn. A really gentle retrohale. Maybe the gentlest I've ever experienced. Yeah, if you're sensitive to retrohale, I recommend this. Wow. All right, let me smoke half the bowl. I'll come back. All right, guys, we're going to finish up the review for now. So I'm going to stay with Blue Ridge till the tin is gone. Probably means at least another 4, 5, 6 days after today. I'm a 2 to 3 bowl a day guy. When I pack it light, they're light bowls. So I found that I generally get 15 to 20 bowls out of a tin. And really how I pack it determines the number more than anything else. So I'll say for Blue Ridge, remember I'm on bowl number 1, so if this changes, I'll come and update you. Look at the color on that pipe. Man, that's looking good. And you can kind of see the color is following these ridge lines for some reason in the bottom. But look at this, man. I'm hoping the whole pipe will go that way. Anyway, sorry, squirrel. So Blue Ridge, it's very consistent. I'm probably 70-80% through the first bowl, but it smokes. This puff is identical to the first one. My initial impressions remain true. It's great smoke. It's the lightest retrohale I've ever experienced. So for a beginning smoker, I would recommend maybe even starting with Blue Ridge. It's a cool burn. It's a consistent burn. It's easy to relight. It's a very light smoke. I mean, it's a great amount. It's very smoky like I like, but it's light. It's cool. There's no chance of tongue burn on this blend, especially in a church warden. The retrohale is the gentlest I've ever experienced. So this would be a great starting tobacco. If you're a little more, if you're into it, if you're a little bit further down your pipe journey, you may not like it. It's a little bit boring. I don't pick up any of the stuff Jimmy Inks. I counted 12. Look, I circled them here. I'll show you how I do it. Look at that. Jimmy Inks says you're going to taste up to 12 things, and I don't get any of them. It's just a gentle, natural tobacco taste, and that's it. So some of you are going to consider it boring. Some of you can consider it tasteless. If you like a lot of taste, if you like a bold flavor, if you like a bold nick hit, if you want something medium to bold, this is not for you. But if you want something gentle and consistent, so far Blue Ridge is awesome. So if you're at the beginning, if you want to recommend somebody's first blend, I would go here. And if you want something gentle in the early days, or if you're an advanced smoker, you need like a gentle smoke, I recommend it. So I'm gonna leave it there for now, and that's really it. We'll talk to you later. Bye, you guys. So we got dual guard dogs today. Look at the size difference between Jilly and Sasha. He's a great trainer for her, though. Man, he is serious about being a watchdog. And he never gives up. He never lets up. He's always on guard. And she's learning. But just look at the size difference. He's a beast.